like, you don't have any kids.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still.
But I know everything about baseball. So. I know. Doing that is really fucking weird.
And I feel like you gotta bring a student ID to be at a board meeting. I'm sorry, like you need to bring your kid's ID. I'm not even joking.
Who's your child?
Who's your
Does
child?
your child go here?
Or most current report card.
You're something like you
proving
shouldn't
that you
just
have a
be able
child
to
here.
go to.
Like the people that are mad about like the mascot in Morris. Well, they are finally changing it, by the way. Finally.
Hopefully they don't do like my school.
Yeah, and do something just like
Equally as racist.
equally as racist. Just
What
like
did your school do?
We were Lee High School.
Uh-huh.
Lee High School.
Uh-huh.
So they changed it to the Legacy of Education and Excellence.
Lee
Still
High
Oh,
School.
you fucking pieces of shit.
Right.
We were the Lee High School Rebels. And so now they're not Confederate rebels. They're the rebels from 1776.
Fuck Texas.
Good
took on the
old
British.
Texas.
Even though I went to Texas Roadhouse last night.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You look
And
like
the
you had a
server,
good time.
the server was really sweet. She did a great job. She got a
Yeah.
good tip.
Good,
She did a great job.
good. People be tipping.
I always tip really well,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I do too. Sometimes when I'm at work, I'll order Jimmy John's for delivery.
yeah,
The only time I'll do that is if I'm too lazy to pick it up, which is
Yeah.
if the weather's bad.
yeah,
And if the weather's bad, I'm tipping like a motherfucker.
yeah.
You know? You got shit.
I absolutely, you know, but I would rather. I've been trying to order directly from restaurants instead of going through
DoorDash and all that?
DoorDash and all that shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, DoorDashers, but
No, that's
but until DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that shit get their shit together and stop having companies have to pay so much for you
it's
to
crazy.
no.
Yeah. Hey T, thanks for the sub.
What is good, y'all?
We're talking here in Illinois. They've ended the mask mandate
A lot of states have.
right around election time. Very convenient, if you ask me.
Well, numbers are going down though.
They are going down.
They've dropped
Um,
significantly.
I'm like, watch the numbers go back up. But they announced it like in the middle of our workday, like towards the end of our workday.
yeah.
So they're like, go ahead, take it off your. And I'm like, I like look up and there's like 5 gross ass customers in a row, and I'm like, I'm gonna
wait.
leave it on.
I'm gonna wait.
I'll do it tomorrow.
I'm gonna wait.
I'll wait.
Here's a. I have a eat a dick, but I'm gonna save it to the actual show.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes along with that shit. Like, I don't know, man. Like, whatever. Because people have just been complete and utter jackasses about the shit.
For sure.
So it's kind of like, you know,
I will
whatever.
say their moods are better. They're a little bit nicer.
But let me ask you this, though. Like, my biggest thing is how inconvenient was wearing a mask? Like it wasn't that inconvenient.
Well,
was it?
it's
that
so
inconvenient?
funny to me that people will come into my job where I work a 10-hour day, a 9-hour day, and complain to me that they have to wear their mask while they're in our building. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta wear it my whole shift, man. Like the whole time, unless I'm taking a drink.
Yeah, my mom wears a mask all day, every day.
it's
She
really-
works with old people.
And I don't mind because it's hiding the things that I'm mouthing
yeah,
about you.
this old lady told my mom, she was like, "Oh, I'm so glad at work." She was like, "I'm so glad you guys, they're getting rid of this stupid mask mandate." She was like, "I finally get to see your face," and my mom goes, "No,
No, you don't.
no, you don't, no, you don't,
Not mine.
not mine,
Not mine. I'm going to remain a mystery. I did a lot of, that's what you look like.
She works for, and some people now realize like, damn, I need to get my teeth fixed because
Mm-hmm.
some of y'all was like, y'all need to keep the mask,
Keep it on.
keep it on.
I felt that way. But I like my first day without a mask was yesterday. So I put my lipstick on. I was behind glass. I got lots of tips.
Mm-hmm.
So we out here.
Mm-hmm. We out here.
We're hustling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still wearing a mask. You don't care what the law is. Yeah, same. If I was telling KB, if I have to interact with these people like close proximity, like I have to take their orders, I'm going to wear a mask.
Here's my whole thing too. Is like after SARS, a lot of Asian countries were like, if you're sick,
Wear a mask.
wear a mask.
Yeah.
Like we not offended. You keeping your germs, and I'm kind of like I'm with that. Like,
I am. I think that should be the
totally
normal.
Think that's fair. Like because I have not been sick
Mhm.
in a
I'm saying.
really long time, and I'm like,
it's
this
been
is kind
all
of nice.
allergy, like congestion, and that's
Yeah.
about it.
Allergies have hit me, but as
Mhm.
far as like being, you know,
Like sick.
sick,
Right.
that it's been since like 2019.
I got sick for the first time. I don't know. It was a few months ago, and I immediately went and got a COVID test just to make sure because I had been around people. you
Yeah.
know?
I had this one. I remember I did a show in Iowa when it was during the pandemic or whatever, and there was this one comedian, who was on the show, and was coughing like extensively. And I was like, "Bitch, you coughing like it's 2018. I need you to like go,
We're not in the same world.
yeah." And then her first joke was like, "Yeah, I was back there coughing like it's 2018." I'm like, "Oh, you
Bitch.
fucking motherfucker!"
bitch.
Like,
You. She get a laugh.
yeah, she did.
Yeah, of course she did. You would have delivered it better.
No, it was all good. It was all good. That was a throwaway thing.
Right.
Like, I wasn't
Just like a
going to
quick.
use it on
Yeah, I'm
set.
never gonna use this
Yeah,
again. We're gonna smoke this pre-roll.
we are.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
It's berry mandarin and animal cookies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
animal-
Barry Mandarin. I love his music.
Yeah, he's a great artist. Barry Mandarin.
Separate the art from the artist. Though.
Right. Correct. What did Barry do? You
I
can't.
don't want to say this, but didn't he come out as queer?
Why don't you want to say that?
Because I don't want to assume something.
Are we talking about Barry
y-
Manilow?
Yeah.
I think so.
Did he? Didn't he?
I can check.
I'm not sure. Yeah, check.
I think he did. I think he was like,
I
hey,
hope if
you
he
know
is,
my,
then he did.
You know my manager who's been living with me for...
That's not my manager.
Because I don't like put that. You know what I'm saying? Like that recently happened to an artist.
That they said he came out and he's like, no, I didn't.
Well, a video leaked.
Uh-oh.
And he's in hip hop, which is
Ooh,
yeah, and I like his music. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And none of his fans gave a fuck. I really shout out to his fans and a lot of people in the community. I was like, that was fucking bogus. Whoever did that.
Yeah.
And,
you don't get to out somebody.
Yeah, that's not your place.
That's not nice.
So Barry Manilow came out in 2017,
Oh, good.
and at that time was married for 39 years to his husband.
Holy shit.
Good for you, Barry.
Hell yeah.
Get it, Barry.
That's some G shit right there.
Right. Good for him. Live your life. I'm sad that, it sucks when people can't openly live their life. Maybe he didn't want to, but
No,
You
there's a lot of stars that it comes out later. Like, I don't. He never really said that he was,
Mhm.
but Luther Vandross, I remember, anytime that they did a behind the scenes interview, there was this one dude that was always in the interviews, and I'm like, is that your man? Like, because no knock to him. And so they asked him, he was like, anybody who wants to know about my sexuality, I'll just tell them they need to mind their business. And I was like, okay, well, for sure, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
that's true.
yeah. Worry about yourself.
Yeah.
It is now I look at I'm like, why does anybody care what anybody
Yeah.
does? Unless they're a fucking pedophile. Like, what do you fucking care what anybody does? It's so weird to me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want it crammed in my kids' faces. And it's like, yeah, I saw a good point the other day where it's like, dude, you ask 4-year-olds if this is their girlfriend.
Yeah.
I've always
what I mean?
said that. Like, fam, like heterosexual relationships are cramped on kids. Like, there's not pressure if you're not straight to have a. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, when they're like, I don't want to cram down my. I'm like, you've been cramming your heterosexual lifestyle down our throats forever without an issue. Because that's just what the norm is, and you're mad because there's a new normal.
This is tasty. I like this.
that? You like that?
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Time is it? All right. We got time.
You want reason why I smoked this week?
Oh yeah, tell me.
All right. The reason why I smoked this week is like this goes to what we were just talking about, but I'm really tired of like this fake positivity shit. That's been making me smoke. What I mean is like I'll see like different interviews or different shit, and like people are spouting off like this, oh, everything is wonderful and we can da da and da, and I'm like, dude, like, where? Like, I understand being optimistic and shit, but I hate fake positivity. I hate when it's like not genuine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like that shit really grinds my gears.
It really grinds my gears. No, I get that because I'm hard same. I don't like, you know us. We don't like anything fake, you know? But like,
I'll see motherfuckers that will congratulate somebody, and I'm like, you don't even like them. You don't fuck with them. You don't
like them at all.
like them at all. What are you doing? Like,
I can't say shit. I played like fake bitch all weekend, kind of, where like at
Yeah?
work there's somebody at work that I really fucking don't like, but I
yeah,
have
that's
to play
at work
nice.
staying like professional.
Yeah, I'm at
and
my
cordial.
job. I'm at my job.
There's a difference between that and just being
Right,
straight up like.
right. And like at my job, I'm one of the older people. You know what I mean?
Mm.
There's a lot of younger people. So like I gotta remain my. You know what I hate is we got a new GM.
Mm.
So you know how people act in front of new management, and I'm like, this is not how you work, like at all. Please
Yeah,
stop.
Yeah.
It's so irritating.
New management. All right.
Mhm. New man. How do you feel? Let me ask you guys this. Not talking bad about my new GM or anything, but he openly will tell us he doesn't come from a weed background at all. He comes from just like a management type of background, but literally has no knowledge of weed products.
That might be okay though.
I thought that as well at first. I'm like, well, that's okay. You know how to manage. But he kind of came in hot and like he kind of reads people wrong.
Mm.
Like he was kind of lingering by me
Mm.
when I was dealing with this customer.
Mm-hmm.
And this customer is totally fine. Like
Yeah.
there was nothing wrong with him. He didn't do anything. But he's kind of lingering around till finally my customer was like, "What's up, dude? Like, why you?" He was like, "You own this place?" And he's like, No, I don't own this place." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Just wondering because you're dressed nicer than anybody here."
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, you corporate or something. He's just like he's waiting for him to just tell him who he is, and my GM won't. And I was finally like, "This is our new GM.
Yeah.
Like, own it, man. What are
Yeah.
you doing? You're the general manager of this weed place. Like, own
Yeah.
it."
And I'll say this much. I've had that experience where honestly, I feel like you should know something about the business that you become a manager in. But I've
Mhm.
also seen people who understand business that are like, this person is good at that. Let me get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hiring. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
this may not be my thing, but if I hire the right people, it'll be fine.
Sure.
And so, like, I can see both sides, but oftentimes, and I've had this as a teacher, there are admin that have never taught,
Yeah.
and you can tell.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Well, he so the customer is like, "Oh, you're the GM. That's awesome." He's like, "Well, I just wanted you to know that like it's a really great place." Like the staff's really nice and helpful, and he's like, you're running a tight ship.
Yeah.
You're doing great. And he's like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Finished the transaction. Dude left. And then he's like standing there and he's like, man, that made me nervous. And I'm like, why? And he's like, he came in hot.
How?
And I said, yeah. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, did he come in to the lobby like mad and I didn't realize it?
Yeah.
He's like, no, he just walked through those doors like on a mission straight for you. And I'm like,
Yeah, we're a
Yeah.
business.
well, I go, sometimes when people come in and they don't have to wait in line
Yeah.
at all, they're pretty excited to get to me.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm about to get my weed in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Because I'd be happy when they'd be
So
there.
I was just
Yeah.
like, you read that
So
situation
way wrong.
way wrong.
And the way that the dispensaries are set up in Illinois, it ain't like where I've been in California or Colorado, where you can actually, it's kind of set up like a store, like a
Yeah.
regular ass store. And so you can they have different merch and different stuff that you could check out and look at. The ones in Illinois are not like that.
No.
So like
There's
it's
nothing to look
there's
at.
nothing to look at. So yeah, if there's nobody there, what am I going to do? I
I'm
should
walking
just
straight to you.
the register.
Straight to you. Like, you just fucking walk up.
Yeah.
And like most of our people realize that or have been in the dispensary when they've had to fucking wait for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour sometimes. So when they come in and there's no line, they're like, fuck yeah. They think they hit the lotto.
Yeah.
Like, they're excited.
Hell yeah.
They come, I've never had to not wait before.
Yeah. That's so Buddy being like, well, he's really bad at reading the room.
A little bit. And I
Yeah.
told him, I was like, hey man, I'm actually really good at de-escalating situations.
Yeah.
So we good here. Like, you don't need to.
Yeah.
And also, like, no shade on my GM, but he's like a short dude. Like, I tower over him. Like, he wasn't gonna come protect me from this other short man.
Aha. Aha.
You think that's the aha moment? You figured it out?
Yeah. Well, that's it. That is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it was a little. And there's just, so he came in and
Little Napoleon.
my theory is that he came in, new GM, no experience in this business, but he went to and Googled us, looked at our reviews, saw the biggest problem, and
Yeah.
was like, I'm working on this.
Yeah.
And it's that people don't like to wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. So,
And you know what? Working in marketing, just to give y'all a heads up, because we do our clients' reviews and everything. Being real, that waiting issue is across the board. Every fucking demographic that is either retail, food, or whatever, those are the major issues. It has nothing to do with the people working there or the establishment. It has to do with the fact that people have been at home
Right.
and now can be out,
it's
and there's
not
an
our
influx
fault
of people.
that you're all here right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not our fault you all came at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, don't be me. So I think he saw that and he was like running shit, right? He was like letting people in the door. Here's the thing. You have to, there's communication, just like eye contact between the host and the PC. And the PC will let the host know, okay, send somebody in.
Let me tell you something. What he needs to learn is patience. Fuck
He
them.
didn't, yeah, he
fuck
didn't, he
them.
didn't wait for the go ahead at all. He's just sending people. And we have a system. We have shit we have
Yeah.
to do.
That's what I was about to say. Like, fuck all that them not wanting to wait. Go find you a dealer then.
Yeah, go to your dealer.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is like, these motherfuckers want that.
Yeah.
Last night at Texas motherfucking Roadhouse, it was an hour and 10 motherfucking minute wait. If you didn't hop on that wait list prior.
Yeah.
Do you know for Texas Roadhouse, motherfuckers waited that hour and 10 minutes?
Yeah. They said, okay.
They said, okay.
Because
Like,
they're starting to remember that they're like, oh, well, if I leave here because the wait is too long and I go to Chili's, then the wait there is going to be 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And I could have just fucking
waited here. And who wants to wait for Chili's?
Man, I forgot about that. I forgot about that little thing in life that happens
Yeah.
when you're trying to go out to eat on a Friday, Saturday night.
Yep. Because everybody was like, I can't believe. I'm like, no, it's Saturday
Believe
night.
it. Why
at
would you
6
not
o'clock.
believe it? What did you guys forget everything?
Like,
Did COVID make you forget life?
I'm like, no, it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock on a
minor
Saturday night.
inconveniences. We did have a dude come in one day, and he had been waiting in line like outside, and he finally gets into the lobby, and he was like, "Will anybody in line trade me their spot? I have a flight to catch." And they were like, "No, absolutely not. You're in here, dude. Wait with the rest of us."
And that is not something that like you need to go to. I'm sorry. Like
You need to hit the dispensary before you get on your flight.
like where are you going, fam? Where are you going?
I think it was like Tennessee with family, his in-laws.
Who fly to Tennessee?
I don't know. This dude.
That's a
I don't know.
drive.
I just
That's
made
a drive.
That up. I just
drive
made it up.
that.
I lied. It wasn't. It was probably, I don't know, something else.
I don't even care if there's certain shit. I'm like, nah, I'll drive.
Also, don't be mad at me when you pull into the parking lot of the dispensary and the line is out the door.
Yeah, you saw that line before you hopped
and you
in,
still parked.
and you still parked and got in that bitch,
You did. You did that.
knowing that you got a flight.
Right? You fucking jackass.
As a matter of fact, where were you getting that flight at?
Also,
Because like
right,
there's
you-
other dispensaries
on the
along
way. I didn't want to pay the Cook County taxes. Okay, that's understandable. But you could have hit Will. I don't know. Any other county. You fucking.
Didn't want to pay Cook County taxes. Fuck out of here.
Jeez. What an idiot. What an idiot. Let's start the show.
Wait. Don't just be. Don't. You gotta. I gotta get the clapper.
No, I know. I was giving you the warning.
Oh,
Get
okay.
the clapper.
It,
Not
it
like,
was very abrupt.
not like, let's fucking do this.
Now
Play
you was
the
acting like
fucking-
little Napoleon.
I'm sorry, my bad. Rubbed off on me. Rubbed off on me.
All right, let's get this party started in 5, 4.
Question?
It's time to laugh. Boredom is just torture. KB and Aimee have this world to doctor.
We do.
Pull up but share. It's the happy corner.
What the fuck is up? It's Pisces season, and we getting lit in this bitch.
You did not change notes one single time.
Nope.
That was impressive. That was impressive.
My ear is getting better.
Happy Pisces season.
Pisces season.
Happy belated birthday,
Yeah.
KB. Congratulations on another year.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, you've made it.
Yeah.
You've made it.
We got
Um,
Aimee here.
Yeah, that's me.
We got Timmy.
Yo.
We got Adele.
Hey.
We got. Do we got any kitties in here?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
Batty. Batty in the house. She was outside of the house yesterday, so
She got out.
She got out. Her and Lilith both.
Damn.
Yep. New roommate left the door open. Party foul. Party foul.
But yeah. So we up in here having a good time. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was over at my girlfriend's the day of my birthday, like in the morning or whatever.
Mhm.
And I woke up and like my mom had called me. No, my grandmother called me at 7:30 in the morning.
Oof.
And I was up. Like my alarm had just went off at 7:30 or whatever. And I answered the phone and my grandmother is like singing happy birthday to me or
Oh,
whatever.
wholesome content.
Yeah, and because you know old folks, they just wake up at 4 a.m. to
Right.
do nothing.
Nothing. Make oatmeal, watch infomercials because that's all
Because
that's
like
on.
when because like she was slightly judgmental because I was still a little groggy at 7:30.
sleep- What are you sleeping?
Yeah, like
Girl,
it's 7:30.
it is 7:30. It's lunchtime.
Yeah. I'm on my second breakfast. Like,
Yeah. I don't miss any of
I
that.
done had my first shit already. What do you?
Oh my God.
So
I bet. She's a little judgy.
yeah, so I was like, and so then I like clear, like, no, I'm good.
No, I've been up. I slept in a little bit. I slept till 6, Grandma. So slept in just a little bit for my birthday. It is my birthday, after all.
And she was like, "How old are you turning again?" And I'm like, "Oh, I turned, 39." And she's like, I was like, "Oh, don't." I was like, "Don't make me say it." And she was like, and I was like 39 or whatever. She's like, "Don't make you say it." She's like, "It's a blessing." She was like, you could not be here. Like
Yeah.
like this is
You
a
could be
blessing
dead.
to get older. Like it's amazing, it's great. And I was
Damn.
like, damn,
Alright.
damn, Granny, like,
All right.
yeah, you're right.
How old
you're
is
right.
Granny?
84.
Yeah, you
85.
should have known.
Yeah.
Don't make me say it. She said, "Bitch, I'm 84. Don't make me say it."
And she's still super like
Independent?
up and at 'em, independent. Like
Get it.
she's a cool old lady, and like I gotta go down and see her. But yeah, and so then my brother called me, wished me happy birthday in the morning,
Nice.
and then my mom called me, and then and my girlfriend was like, she was like, "Dude, your family, like," she's like, "That's really cool." She's like, "They're like at it early." She
Yeah, they don't fuck around.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I never thought about it. Like my sister had texted me like at 6 a.m. or whatever. Like,
damn.
yeah, like it was like my whole family had hit me up.
T gets up super early too. What's with your family? Y'all get up early. KB's waking up at 7:30, and she's like,
Like
"That's
a
pretty
bum.
late."
And the
That's
whole
pretty late.
family is like, you late.
They're like, KB, are you okay? You haven't answered the phone. Doing a wellness check.
You
and
didn't
shit.
answer my 5:45 or my 6 a.m. text.
What's wrong? I was working out, so I was up
Ooh, in my sleep.
in my sleep. Yo, good
Fam.
answer.
But yeah, I am the sleepy kind. You know what I'm saying? Like no lie, I remember when I was used to get babysat by like my auntie, my cousin, or like if whatever babysitter, like, or back in the day when kindergarten they had nap time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I napped.
Yeah, you're the
Like,
sleeper.
I'm the sleeper. Like I remember one time, my teacher came and just was like, "Hey, it's time to get up," and I was like, "Oh, really?" And then she's like, "Yeah, we figured you just needed to sleep because after nap time it was recess time."
You slept through recess.
I slept through recess.
Damn,
fam.
you needed a nap. You needed that nap. I'm a sleeper.
Are
Now, yeah. And it's not that I can fall asleep anywhere. I could just fucking sleep like the dead. Just out.
Ooh, I'm good for a cat nap, fam. Like I
Yeah.
remember when we, me, Karen, Nelly, we went down to New Orleans, and like they'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna talk to concierge about this." I'm like, "Cool, I'm gonna be over here taking a nap," and I would just like,
Later. I used to nap in my car at the job, especially on Wednesdays. If I had to work, we got Mojo's Tuesday. We stayed out late, got to get up early,
Yeah.
driving to work. That lunchtime was me napping in the car.
dude, have you ever had the cops knock on your window when you're napping in your car?
Yes.
And you gotta explain
Dude,
it.
I was trying to
And
do.
she's like, "Fam, you can see I don't have all of my clothes in my
Bro.
car. Like this was
Yeah.
just a nap. I'm cool."
I
"Oh,
was trying to
okay."
be responsible here.
Yeah.
I was driving home from, I was at my parents' house in Shanahan, driving to my apartment in Pontiac, which is a decent ride.
That's a nice little ride.
It's
right
a nice
there.
ride. And I was at my parents' house like way too late. So I was driving home way too late and probably high, if I had to guess. And so I stopped at this. I'm like, I got to pull over. I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't keep my eyes open. So yeah, I pulled over and like pulled into this gas station, parked right underneath a light, and just like, let me take a quick nap. I'll be fine in like 30 minutes. Fucking 15 minutes, maybe. Like,
Cop.
well, what are you doing? I'm like, fucking trying to sleep so I can
Yeah.
drive home. I'm trying to be responsible here.
Yeah.
I'm not fucked up. I'm just tired. It's late.
Yeah.
This is a little dangerous. I'm like, I am aware, but it's
Yeah.
also dangerous
Dangerous
for
to
me to
do-
fucking
yeah.
drive like that. Damn.
And I be wondering sometimes with cops, like, is that really your job?
Yeah.
Like
Our smoke spot's ruined from a cop. Our smoke spot's been the same since I don't know, since I've fucking worked there. It's this little canal entrance. We all go there and park. We go there during lunch and we smoke because it's not on property. And the other day, my coworkers went to go there after work, and my manager's there parked with a cop behind him. Luckily, he hadn't been smoking. He was just waiting. But yeah, the cop's like, "Oh, you're not what I expected to see. Not like an older white dude."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I expected some teenagers or some shit, you know?" And he's like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh, I'm waiting for my coworker to get off work so I can drive her home."
Yeah.
"Where do you work?" He's like, "The dispensary." He's like, "Oh, okay. Can I see your ID?" And he's like,
Yo,
"Did I do
is
something
this your
wrong?"
fucking job?
Yeah.
This is what I mean when I say, like, I'll be like, bro, like, you're harassing people. You're not, like, you are
Just
legally
straight
harassing
people.
Not even legally, to be quite honest. You are, with a badge, harassing people for what?
Existing.
Like, dude, go do something with yourself that is not. Go read a book. Read.
You go take a nap.
You go take a nap. Go read the law.
Mhm.
Brush
up.
Brush up on the Constitution.
You know what? You know what I do during my downtime at work is I do some of the training, like on our products.
Yeah.
I learn what we have and what I need to do to sell things. Police have a lot of downtime.
Yeah. Go get your hair cut like the rest of them.
Go learn something.
Where are they? Do they got an in-house barber that gives them all the same fucking
the
haircut?
cop haircut. How long does it take to be a cop?
6 months.
So, like, you could be a cop right out of high school? Like
They
after-
prefer for you to like go to college now.
Okay.
There is like
Like
a
criminal
little-
justice.
yeah, that type of stuff or whatever, and then you go into the academy, and then you get out, and then yeah.
I'm just saying, like, less time to be a barber. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just saying, like, the officer that pulled me over, when I tell you, like, this kid, he was a child. Like, I was like, "Are you allowed to drink?" I'm not sure.
Can you connect your mustache to
Right.
to your other facial hair, or is it?
No.
Are
not
you still in
legally.
your parents' insurance?
Yes. Yes. I know you are. There is no way that he was above the age of, I'll give him 22.
I don't like young cops.
No.
They be some of the biggest dickheads.
Also,
ever.
like, if you came to my car and you told me off the bat that you weren't going to give me a ticket, but then you gave me a ticket,
young cops be the worst because they be the scariest. too.
can't I be like, "You lied to me. You said." But then you got mad that I work at the dispensary.
A lot of older cops I've had better experiences with older cops.
Who are just like, dude, they're seasoned, right?
Yeah. Like they like some of the shit, they'll be like, this ain't worth
Right.
Like they, and so
Tim's had a cop make him dump weed. I know that for sure.
Yeah, and he was an older cop too. And that's the thing. I feel like with an older cop, you have the experience to look at a situation and say, hey, this is actually, an all right person. They just had one little fuck up, as
Right.
opposed to being like, I am Johnny Law
yeah.
and I have to fucking enforce it. And that's
Yeah. The younger ones, and that's who's out right now. And a lot of these forces don't have enough money or not willing to spend enough money to have them with an older cop, or their
Right.
older cops have retired or left because of vaccinations or whatever it may
Yeah.
be. And so you have a lot of young cops who are scary, who have a bully complex, who don't really know the law, who don't really know how things are going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a lot of that shit going on. That's the reason why in that past couple of episodes ago, I said, like, yo, this is about to be like Law and Order type shit. That's what I meant, too, is like these cops are so young that they get told orders and they just gonna do it. Older cops be like, man, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Like, I don't get, like, nah. And they understand what it is. A lot of these young cops do not. And yeah. And so they out there by themselves just doing goofy unnecessary
Mhm.
dumb shit.
Yep.
And yeah,
Yep. It's true.
it is true. Happy birthday to Pisces though.
T wants us to smoke up.
Hell yeah.
I can light another one of these.
I do have some green crack with me too.
Nice.
I did. Okay, so I had this conversation with my girlfriend just out the blue. I was thinking about it, and I wanted to ask you this:
Okay.
like, if you were a dude, how many boners a day do you think you would have?
Oh man, so many boners. I feel like I would have thought boners a lot. Like thought provoked boners. Like I don't know. Also maybe a little bit visual. Depending where I'm at work, I would get a lot of boners.
Yeah.
I work with a lot of beautiful women.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would get a lot of boners.
Yes, I would. Yeah.
Can
I would.
I might have a little input on this.
Yeah, please.
Being a dude and all, I can see 100 beautiful
No, we
women.
don't need your fucking opinion about
day.
this.
About wieners, okay?
But like driving down a weirdly bumpy back road is more likely.
To give you a weird boner?
Yeah.
We're
So-
taking country roads today, babe.
Yeah. If you ever see me flying down a back road delivering flowers.
Who was it that was talking about getting head on a back road? And he's like, every time I go down that back road, now I get a boner. I take the long way home so much. I think it was a guest on the show.
Yeah, it was.
even. Yeah.
Probably.
It was.
It sounds like a Giovanni Diaz thing to
No,
say.
I think it was Andy.
Andy Milne. You're right. My girlfriend gave me head, like road head on the way home. Yep. And every time I go down that road, I get a boner. Okay, well, that's interesting.
But no, I was thinking about that. Like,
Do you
if-
think you would get a lot of boners?
Yeah.
I'm saying, I think,
Like-
Adele, don't you think you'd get a lot of boners? Yeah.
Like, cause I, like, and you're right. It's like thought shit for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
Dude, have you, okay, I know everybody's, when you had a good night, right?
Yeah.
You had a real good night and you're at work the next day and you can like
you
see
still feel it.
feel it and my third eye is real good because I can be in a moment and if I'm staring off I'm seeing something
Yeah,
completely
yeah,
different and I'm
yeah.
almost drooling, right? And I'm just like I'd have a boner
Yeah. like,
immediately. Are you kidding me?
I'm going to the bathroom.
I gotta go to the bathroom right now. I do that at work all the time. To the women, I'll be like, I have to go to the bathroom right now. Stop.
But no, for real, like there, like it don't be like women that's around me. It be like me thinking about experiences. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, like man, that shit was fire.
Okay.
Like fuck.
All
like-
right, there's some input in the
And
audience.
then like you know you have like your coochie got muscle memory.
Yes. Just not wrong. You're like, oh, okay.
And your coochie like you remember, bitch. You remember.
You remember. Never
You
forget.
remember the time.
Yeah. Women, yeah. We can see things. So in the chat, Blaha says boners are way more controllable once you hit your 20s. I'm sure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And the Moron Bro Show says, I have to read to get rid of them, but it really works. Could you imagine just like standing there and just popping out a book and being like, and then to get rid of your
It
bones?
was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
No, it's turn to Psalms 3:16.
A birthday card from your mom. That's all it takes. Just
like anything
has
dude.
happened. All right. I believe it.
Oh man,
So you just like, but you just like do the thing where you like tuck it into your waistband and go about your day. I've spoken to a few men, and those men are easily persuaded to go get rid of those boners if you ask them nicely. If you're talking to somebody and you're like, "Hey, go jerk off in the bathroom," this dude, I did not tell him to do this for the record, but he told me that this chick told him to jerk off in like the cold storage room in like at his work where all the computer equipment is.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Come on the door. I want to see it." Like, take a picture.
Wait.
And he did.
Of course he did.
That's what I'm saying.
No woman told him to do anything at all. That dude likes
I was about
computers
to say, like,
a lot.
what kinky bitch did he run into? Because come on, fam.
I think it would be really hot if you came on the
Like,
door.
have you ever wanted to see a dude jerk off and throw it like Spider-Man? Like, have you ever wanted to see that?
Yes. Yes, I have.
This story, and she tried to frame. That was really you. It was really you. Because when she
Yeah,
started
come on the
story,
door.
that shit was Aimee. Aimee was like, "I don't know. I thought it was good. That's my kink." Doorknobs and
Doorknobs,
broomsticks.
yeah. Just put it on the door. I like it. Come on the TV. I'm into it.
Tried to play it off.
It wasn't me.
He told me about this girl that said,
It wasn't
"That's like
me.
a dude. I got a girlfriend in Canada."
Okay, listen. He happened to show me the picture and I had questions, okay? I was like, "Where is this?" And he's like, it's like the cold room at my work." And I'm like, "And on the door?" And he's, "Yeah, someone wanted me to." So
She was
He
trying to
did.
blackmail his ass. She's like, "I'm gonna get up this corporate ladder one way or another."
She knew there were cameras in the cold storage room. She's like, this dumbass is getting fired.
Got you, bitch. She was working on her resume while he in there jerking off.
you almost done?
Good at delegating workloads. Workloads.
Ayo, workload. All right. I've talked to some people of all kinds. All
What is the chat saying?
that's them hotel room sessions and ruin all these people's shit. I will
Yeah.
blackmail a motherfucker. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, on the situation. But yeah. Yeah. Man, I think about like the old days when I used to be like an investigative reporter. Like, "Hey, Aimee, find out if this dude's a scumbag. On it. Let me investigate real quick." Yes, he's a scumbag.
Yo, it's a little bit more difficult with chicks.
To investigate?
Yeah, women are really good at like not even to, like they get the. I haven't watched it, but they talk about the Tinder swindler, and I'm like, dude, there's some chicks out
Ooh-wee.
there that's really like scheming to the umpteenth.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like way beyond. Like his shit was egregious, but some of that was them women just being dumb as fuck. But you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like was his dick that good? Was it?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
He
preyed on desperate women.
he was definitely a hustler.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
but my whole thing is like it is very difficult to find a lot of shit on women.
Yeah.
It really is. Like you don't know that somebody is not stable or whatever. Whatever.
Mhm.
Until you're like in it with women, I feel a little bit more. With dudes, there's always I feel like there's like a trail.
Oh,
Somewhere.
dudes are dumb. They
Yeah.
don't think about the shit that women think about to get caught.
Yeah, but like with women, it's a whole different fucking game.
Now I've stopped investigating. I've retired. I've hung up my detective hat since because I'm like, man, I just keep hurting my own feelings, right? So I'm like, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
no, I just listen to my intuition.
Right? That's what you got.
And
You
my-
follow those. You look at those red flags.
And I have been doing that the entire past few years after Mercury,
Yep. Good call.
and it's worked out to be really fucking in my interest to stay away from like super toxic, fucked up people.
Yeah, imagine that. That's crazy. I feel like these are lessons that need to be learned.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, go through that bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. When I say like the older you get, the pickier you get, that's why. Because you're like, oh, because I'm not going to deal with shit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deal with no bullshit. But there was a time, so I dated, I thought this was a fairy tale, but I dated the first boy that I ever had a crush on.
Really?
Yeah, like after high school, we got together and we dated for a couple years. He's the one that ruined Vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I definitely, I don't remember my fucking point to this story. Damn it, what were we talking about?
Toxic people.
Yeah, like getting
Out-
over toxic people
Cutting
and
out toxic
yeah.
people.
Yeah, I mean, he's all toxic, but there was something specific.
Well,
that
I was
gonna bring
talking
up.
about like living. We were talking about how we live through it and learn through it, so that you come out on the other side with. And that's the reason why we're more picky now, is because we kind of have been through enough to know, like that shit. Like there are certain things to me that like are. I know it's jokingly, but like red flag wise, yeah, it is a super red flag now
Oh,
for me.
You know what it was? It was investigating shit. That's when I stopped investigating shit. The lengths he went to lie to me about like going to hang out with just his old friends, and the investigating I had to do to find out that he lied. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I went to the show. I went to see this band at this show at this venue, and I'm like, you said too much.
She said too much, too specific.
I got to the point where I messaged like a person in the band.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, the fuck you didn't.
Yes, I
bitch.
fucking did.
No, the fuck you
Yes, I
didn't.
fucking did.
Bam.
Mind you, he used a band that I know, like a band, like a local band that I know the people in. It wasn't like I like cold messaged this person. I'm like, hey, I know you don't know me, but it was like a buddy, like an old
No,
friend.
I get that. I got the context because I don't think you'd be crazy enough to sit up there and fucking message Dave
But I
Grohl
sure
or
did.
some shit.
Yeah. Hey, Dave Grohl, did you play at Wrigley Field?
You send him a picture. Did you see this guy in the crowd?
Was he with anybody? Did you see? Yeah, no, it wasn't that.
No, I know you're not.
But it was
that
also
crazy,
like it was also like it was a bad lie. It was a band that I was friends with some of the members of. It was a venue that I'm familiar with that I knew had stopped putting on shows because it got too destructive. Yeah, it was a bad fucking lie. It was easy to unravel, but I did have to take a lot of steps to get my answer, and my proof, my receipts.
Sometimes if I feel like I have to research, I'm like, I don't even want to be with you.
Yeah.
We don't even got to do this because if I got to do all of that, that's too much.
I dated a guy who put a tape recorder in my house and my car
What the fuck?
to find out if I was fucking around. Yeah.
That's
And-
illegal in Illinois.
And the elaborate lie he came up with to like tell me the things that he heard me say in my car or in my apartment was insane.
This motherfucker was up there editing like different conversations.
Insane.
I cheated. Oh. See right there.
See? Oh, if you listen closely, you can hear you make a noise, and I'm pretty sure it's because you're fucking someone else. And I'm like, I'm driving. I like farted. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you fucking mean?
You're like, see right there. You see that?
Mm-hmm. He like had followed me.
It was a
Dude,
sneeze.
yeah, he
It
was-
was a achoo.
Mhm.
It was a achoo.
My toxic ex, the fairy tale one, right, had lived 3 doors down from me when I was with this guy. And he was like, hey, I don't want your ex here, like if I'm not home. And I'm like, I mean, fair, right? Okay. Like his girlfriend's pregnant, like in that apartment, but
Yeah.
whatever. So I'm like, okay. So one day he had come by and like he knew the rule. He wasn't. And so he came by and just opened the door and he was like, is your old man home? And I'm like, he's not. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to give you this. It was like, something he borrowed or
Yeah.
whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. That was it. That was
Yeah.
the only interaction. But he heard that your old man home and was like, why the fuck's he asking if your old man's home? And I'm like, because he knew the fucking rule.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I can hear movement after that, so I think that he came in and y'all, yeah. I'm like, dude, come on.
This motherfucker writing fan fiction. Shit, like
The one in
grow
my
the
car,
fuck
though,
up.
the live for that one, he was like, the shit that he picked up on the recording was me talking to like people that I know from a bar, right?
Yeah.
And so it was like I was giving them shit. They were
Yeah.
drunk, whatever. And he was like, so I went to this job fair because I was out looking for a job, right? And I'm in this job fair in like in this town that's far away from where I'm from and where we're at. And he just so happens to overhear this conversation that two other people at the job fair are having about how Aimee pulled up to this bar in Shanahan and she said this and this and this, and is like saying word for word like what I had said that night. And I'm like,
He had that on repeat.
he listened to it the whole way.
He fell asleep.
He
to
wasn't looking for a job. He went and parked in a different parking lot and studied that fucking recording.
That. Yeah. Yeah.
And then came to me and like, these two people in line were talking specifically about you right behind me. They had no idea that I happened to be your boyfriend.
Hey, fam, dump me.
Right, you're doing too much.
Doing too much. Dump me.
Just leave me already.
I feel, what's your self-esteem like? If you putting up, if you got all of this evidence, why you don't even honestly gotta show me all of this fucking evidence. You, even though it's illegal as fuck, is what he did.
Yeah.
But like, bro, like, I don't dump me.
Dump me.
Dump me. I don't like that is, and I've had, dude, like comedy is cool, but for me in relationships, it is always, I don't know what it is. I've had this issue that every chick thinks that I have other women, except for this one.
Yeah.
But like every chick thought I had like somebody else,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, because you're a comedian."
What do you think I'm doing?
What?
Tim dated a girl like that too. And I was like, what do you think he's doing up here
Like-
when you're not here? Do you think that he's just raw dogging bitches on stage?
Go
And
to an
none of us-
open mic. No one wants to date comedians.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Like comedians be having bomb ass spouses, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They like they
Supportive.
like really cool ass spouses and shit. And it's like, y'all are so fucking cool. And as comedians, being the nerds that we are, we're like, I can't believe I got this motherfucker. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
We
that's the
are
internal-
absolute fucking losers.
Yeah.
And people that want to be with us are angels. All right? You're
Yeah.
fucking angels.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the beginning part where you're like, Tim, shut up. There's the beginning part where like, you're like, that other person is like, wow, you're so cool. You're a comedian. You do all these cool things. And then you get to know him and you're like, oh, you're just a fucking nerd like
Yeah.
me.
That's exactly
fucking
it. That's
dope,
exactly
actually.
it. Like that's all right. I gotta eat a dick.
All right, let's eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
Ooh. Nice.
Timmy got his Kevin Richardson on.
Ooh. Lance Bass. Ooh.
That was deep.
That was deep.
Nah, eat a dick to all the motherfuckers who have, specifically comedians and other motherfuckers in media who have become a part of the grift. Eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
Eat a big old sausagey,
Fatty dick.
chewy dick.
Hell yeah.
Uncircumcised dick.
Whole dick.
Like for real. Like hasn't showered in years dick. I am so
Yeah.
tired of fucking like getting sold something as genuine, but it's really just people buying into bullshit to grift to take money from working class ass people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am so tired. It ain't got nothing to do with politics or none of that, because all of those people, regardless of what side, they are about fucking money. And it's fucking disgusting out here.
Yeah.
It's fucking pathetic. It's pathetic. pathetic as fuck, fam. It is pathetic to see like people that used to inspire you and you see them grifting, clinging for fucking money that they already got.
Yeah. You just want more.
It's fucking disgusting. It's some of the dirtiest, most fucked up shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Do I feel like you should support, you know, the motherfuckers that you buy into? I totally get that. But a lot of these motherfuckers are selling a fucking grift so that they could get paid out.
Mm-hmm.
And they're selling it, the followers, the supporters, all that shit. They're mining from you. They're mining your data, your time, your energy, your money, your everything to make them more money. And what are they really contributing back to what we're as a society? Nothing really.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Damn.
Absolutely fucking nothing. You got your homies that's local comedians. You got your homies that's local rappers. You got your homies that's local farmers and local beauticians or whatever. That's who you fucking follow. That's who you support. That's who you put your fucking money into, that local community, so that we can build up with each other. Because these fucking celebrities, the grifting is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is just choosing sides. And every time I turn around, like, how is it that our mentality of what millions is has changed? How is it that we think like 15 million, that's not a lot of money?
Okay. Nah.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Like, it is totally like fucked up. Like, it's so like, you can't, everybody is falling into grifting to try to sustain this bullshit ass shit, and they can't even really sustain this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you making so much money, ethically, why do you need to do some fucked up shit to the people who support you and made you that money in the first place?
Yeah. Did something specific set you off?
It is celebrities with these NFTs. It's these celebrities with this crypto shit. It's these celebrities that's doing like online gambling and betting shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, y'all don't even understand, like, when they promote a lot of that shit, like, if they're like, oh, I'm betting on this, they're not betting with their own money. That's money from the company given to them to bet on it, but they're getting paid $1 million, 2 million, 10 million a month just to show interest in that. That's how much online gambling is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And every corner I turn, there's fucking celebrities fucking grifting shit and acting like motherfuckers are too dumb not to see that they're just selling shit on a behalf of like, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's trying to buy into it and cling on and dick ride and do all this other shit. And it's like, dude, like, at what point was making a living and being cool not enough? like what
You gotta do all this stuff.
like, why are you doing all this fucking selling out so hard on shit? Like to see these motherfucking celebrities like do this shit and not and companies and just, and then it infiltrates down into the smaller, like, everything is a microcosm of itself, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, it has a trickle down effect of looking at how we perceive, like, wealth, society, where we're at, what is truly acceptable. And I'm just like, dude, like, at what point did we just say, you know what? Fuck everybody. I'm about to just go. Like, to hear somebody say, I want to become a billionaire to inspire children.
Inspire children to do what?
To do what?
Something that's not obtainable? I mean, you could give that money, make sure there's no hungry children, and children being like, you know,
it's so
used and sold.
you know, like it's just that's who got to eat a dick. I'm tired of the grift. I'm tired of it. It's fucking lame. It's fucking pathetic, dude. It's for like y'all don't have no like I don't like some of y'all don't compare yourselves to the greats. Even the greats had limits. Even a lot of the greats like there were some of them that there's certain shit they just wasn't gonna sell out on. And but these motherfuckers, everything is a fucking grift. Not everybody needs a fucking alcohol, G.
It's true. Everybody. I remember the fucking Bethany Frankel's got a fucking alcohol. It's skinny. So
But she was in on it before it really
She
became
was.
popping like that.
I know, but we talked a lot of shit about it. We did. We were like, really? Because she was jumping on everything. It's like Skinny Curl, vodka,
Popcorn.
popcorn, fucking tampons, fucking Daisy Dukes. I don't fucking everything. And you're like, damn, okay. All right.
But everybody got a. Oh, we got a alcohol coming out for what? Why?
It's true.
Why? I don't need another tequila option. I really don't. I don't need. We cool. Oh, I'm coming out with an organic wine. No, the fuck you not, bitch. Coming out with bottles of vinegar, different colors.
Have some of that glitter paint in it.
You got a cool label. Good for you.
Right. Slapped your name on it. You actually didn't really contribute to anything, but you signed some papers.
Support local.
That's right. Support local.
You got
Support your homies.
Yeah.
I just posted a thing for everybody to drop the link to their store, their merch, their fucking website, their passion, whatever. Drop it in the comments and let's support it. Let's support each other. Anyway, yeah, those people, yeah, eat a dick.
Eat a dick and then support local. Like, no, that was what I was getting to. Was like the support
local.
Support the local. So that was eat a dick.
Stop
the grip.
Nice. Ooh.
All right.
That's a step up from our last eat a dick, which was like tomatoes or something.
Yeah, that was great. That was beautiful. I do have a rose.
Oh, okay. Let's give her a rose.
A rose to the president of Ukraine.
Yes. Daddy. Zaddy. Zelensky.
Finally, a comedian I respect.
Yeah, for real. I had a customer come in yesterday from the Ukraine. What do I say? I don't know what to say.
I'm just saying, like, that's like if Jon Stewart became president, it was like, yo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But no, like, despite all the hero worship that goes along with what he's doing or whatever, I say that to say this. Shout out to him for like stepping up and just being like, this is what we're gonna do as a country.
Mm-hmm.
All hands on deck. Everybody going for it.
I feel like
You know what I'm
he's doing a
saying?
great
I
job.
also stand with the Congolese people, the African people that are there that was asked to join in the Ukrainian fight, and they were like, nope, deuces, we get the fuck out of here.
No thanks.
Nah, we ain't, Shout out to y'all. I totally stand with y'all as well, because I would have did the same shit.
Fucking crazy.
Fight the white man war. We don't,
Fucking crazy.
we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And so like, but yes, shout out to give a rose to them, the people of Ukraine. I know a Ukrainian village up in Chicago. They've been having, different ways. There's been different ways to support through Airbnb, donations through there to, keep
Right.
them afloat. They're already talking about how they're going to rebuild. And you know, yeah. So shout out to him for like, cause ain't no there is no American president that would be like, yo, we going to war with who? Well, we gonna offer these motherfuckers here a Dodge Charger 4 years at a local university,
Right.
and we gonna send their ass over there to fight for that shit.
Get a
'Cause
PS5.
yeah, cause
Yeah.
I gotta eat pancakes and drink Diet Coke.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's handling it better than anyone here would.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So yeah, he deserves. I think he deserves a rose. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok that I think happened here, but it was a teacher that went to a strip mall that had a Dollar Tree in it. Because she had to buy her own supplies.
Correct.
And she's like, "Hey, there is an Army recruitment center here with a motorcycle parked in the front, a huge van with all these decals on it, and then like an H2 Hummer like decked out." She's like, "Where does all this money come from?"
Wow.
Anyway, I'll be buying my school supplies at Dollar Tree.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
They really be doing the fucking most, man.
It's gross.
Like
That's
I
gross.
remember one time I was like, I looked, so I was like, what the fuck is going on during lunch? That's when I was teaching, and there was like a rock climbing wall that had been set up, like a rock climbing wall, and then there was like this like little like console they had set up with this game or whatever, and I'm like, oh well, like I thought it was like an outdoor club or some shit. I'm like, oh, that's dope as fuck. Like they got a rock climbing wall, like is the And then I go look, and it was like military shit, and I was just like, and they was just kids like to do the rock climbing and all that shit. They like signing up and like putting their info down and like, and I'm like, yo, dude, like. The motherfuckers that are interested in the military are gonna go to the military.
Right. Let them come to you.
You know what I'm saying?
Their
Like,
recruitment shit is so gross.
like, yeah. Some of the ways that they get it. Now, don't get me wrong. I know people that went into the military, had good experiences, came out, and I know people who didn't.
Right.
So like it's group thinking that the individual won't survive, and the individual will always survive.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah.
And so it's like, but yeah, I just don't think that you should. I don't think there should be promotion within,
Yeah. It's
schools.
it-
Like how they do it is kind of.
It grosses me out when it's like, get a PS5 at enlistment, and I'm like, an Xbox. You're like, literally recruiting children
Yeah,
like the second they turn 18,
yeah.
and that's just fine.
And I'm gonna be honest. The people who I know who benefited from the military, they went in later. They
Yeah.
were like 26.
That's probably better. Yeah, when your brain is maybe more developed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have a little more critical thinking skills.
Yeah, I had a homie go into the Marines, and he was in basic, and he had to teach them how to, because you could only write letters
Mm-hmm.
and send letters like hard mail out and his snail mail out, and so they didn't know how to do any of that,
Oh, jeez.
and that was like 12 years ago. My homie went
Damn.
in to the Marines, so that was just 12 years. Kids didn't know the incoming didn't know how to like do
Right.
send out a letter or anything like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. My brother went in when he was 18, right? Yeah, he was 18. I don't know if that was something he wanted to do. I don't think like somebody convinced. I think he was like, "Ooh, school." Like,
Yeah.
And then like September 11th happened. He didn't like anticipate all of that.
Yeah.
and having to fucking go. But
Yeah, he definitely, it wasn't like September 11 happened and he's like, I need
I've-
to join the military now.
I
Yeah.
need to fight for my country. It was he joined and like, oh, okay, basic training on it, da da da. And then September 11th happened, and we're like, fuck.
Like you were going to war.
Yep. Yep.
I knew so many
Yeah.
people who
Think about
my graduating year was 2001.
yeah.
That 2001, that spring. So my first year of college was 2001, 2002.
Mm-hmm.
What was nuts about that is I remember I had so many friends because I went to Westboro High School. I had so many friends that ended up going to the military because they were like, it's peacetime. We're good. We're just going to do these 4 years, get the fuck out, have money, have this, have that, whoop, wop, the bam. And a lot of them, like, that was one of the first things that I thought about on September 11th was like, wow. Like, my friend Rachel was like, man, we were smoking a joint, like, walking in just outdoors, like, trying to, like, chill, like,
Yeah.
calm down, And we were smoking a joint. And she's like, dude, we're going to fucking war, man. She's like, we're going to fucking war. Like, you
Mhm.
can't hit United States and not go to war.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's like, we're going to war with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, damn. And she was like, what's up? Because she went to private school. So she was around rich kids,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like, I know so many people who went to, like, the military as, like, their way of paying for school. 'Cause,
Right.
like, it was like, we were middle class, lower middle class kids at the school, and they were like, yo, we'll pay for your college. And a lot of motherfuckers like, oh, I'll join the Navy, I'll join the Air Force, I'll join,
Mhm.
all those.
Mhm.
I'll join it. And then all the motherfuckers, like, and motherfuckers that join the National Guard, not realizing, oh, we're sending y'all asses over there too. Like, I had homies in National Guard, like, how did
Oh,
we
shit.
get
Yeah. How'd we
deployed?
get in this? I didn't think this was gonna happen. The fuck?
And so,
Yup.
like, yeah, like,
Everybody got dragged in.
yeah, everybody got dragged to that shit. Like,
Yup.
you like, fam, like, dude, I thought this was supposed to be 2 weekends a month.
1 weekend a year.
We're going where?
Why?
I'm doing what?
Oh my god. Thinking about that, like my brother being an 18, 19-year-old kid, fucking going to fight for a country. He's a teenager. That's insane. That's insane. That'll fuck you up.
Hell yeah. And they don't let you drink. You
No.
can't buy weed.
They didn't even like that he had a tattoo. That was the thing. And I'm like, but Marines, they're like supposed to be badasses. Why would that be a thing that you're mad about? Fucking
Because it's supposed to be uniform.
fuck them. Fine, okay, I'm sorry, I have tattoos, I can't serve your country. Go fuck yourself.
Dude, if we got into like what was that movie? The one with the really pretty people fighting, like it was what the fuck? Like
Tim.
Red Dawn?
no, it was like it was Charlie Sheen's ex-wife, Denise Richards was in it. And Casper Van Dien was in it. And what is the name of that movie, man? Chat, somebody help me out, man. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't.
Pretty people.
Yeah,
What are
Casper Van Dien.
What are they doing?
They're in the army.
Okay.
Like they're teenagers. Like it's like 90210 teenagers again, because it's like Denise Richards,
right.
Casper Van Dien. What's-
Starship Troopers.
The
Starship Troopers. Yes.
Damn. I'm sorry.
I was
I
thinking
gave
like
y'all
Platoon.
names this
I was thinking
time,
like
too.
Platoon and like, you know, like actual war movies. And it's like Starship. I did my part.
Oh, Not take a shot and a hit.
Yeah.
Fucking A. Damn it.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to
With the
KB.
little- with the little bug buddies.
That is not where I thought we were going. Oh my God. Okay. Woo. Ah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers. Oh shit.
It's a satire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what point I was making with
No,
that.
me
Fuck.
either. I don't know. You spent so long like stressing about what the movie was that you forgot your point. I'm taking like the babyest shot of Malort.
Okay.
If you want one, just give me your shot glass.
Is this it?
Let's look, shall we? Yeah. Do you
But-
want a baby one as
Yeah.
well?
So, but yeah, there was something to that about the idea of war, but fuck, I lost it. No, for real, like those people really bought into the fucking propaganda.
Mm.
I'm
You know?
doing my part.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The little kid
Yeah.
holding a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great movie. And I'm pretty sure because of that movie is why video games make you fight space bugs. Most video games.
Is that what it is? Cheers. Happy birthday. Happy
Cheers to
Pisces.
Starship Troopers.
Cheers.
Pisces.
Yep.
Cheers to the best fucking podcast.
That's us.
That's us. The Happy's Corner.
The Happy's Corner.
The Happy's Corner.
Can I hit this?
No, but yeah, that is that. If you haven't rewatched Starship Troopers, you'll see what they did with the satire they did with the propaganda.
Yeah.
It's really good.
We got to let the people know that we happen to be off next week and as well,
Yeah.
for very good reason.
Yeah.
Once I saw why, I was like, yes,
You want me to tell you guys why?
yes,
So, because I have an amazing girlfriend,
yes.
I had a really bad experience at a Taking the Bangers concert.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, I'm going to buy you tickets. She bought tickets and surprised me for Taking the Bangers.
Aw,
And on,
Addie,
March
13th,
13th. And
a
so,
Sunday.
and so for Valentine's Day, I got us a cool hotel room
Nice.
in brunch. And I was like, we both have been through a lot this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like, nah, I just need a day to like
Yeah,
just enjoy
chill.
something and
Hell
chill,
yeah.
you know, hell yeah.
And I'm about it.
Yeah, and that is KB's PSA this year. This year is like for real. Think about all the shit that we have been through a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the
Just
shit
live
that
through history.
you are living through history. We're going through a lot of shit. I know shit's expensive, but take a day,
Treat
some
yourself.
time to treat your motherfucking self for real, because like,
Do some nice things. as
Yeah.
Tank and the Bangers would say.
yes, nice things.
Such a good.
Yeah.
Such a good song. Yeah, I'm super happy for you and excited for you. And yeah, we'll gladly take that day off for you to take a treat yourself
Yeah.
day. You know, we all need it. Maybe I'll try to do the same.
Yeah.
I'll try to do something fun for
All
myself.
right, cool.
Yeah,
Get a massage or something.
something. Yeah, my nail lady does massages now, and that's weird. So we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what happens.
I need you to if you my masseuse, I don't want you to be my nail lady.
No,
Nah.
you don't want to have just touched my
no,
feet
no,
for 20 minutes.
No. I need you. I don't know what it is, but the mixture of those two, I don't want you to be, deep in nail shit and then come and try to rub my body. Like,
I don't like how you said that. Get off my body.
like I don't like it.
Don't do it. I let her do it once. I got the massage once.
Yeah.
She just started. I'm like, let's see what this is about. I gave her some of my THC lotion. I said, put this on me, please.
Okay.
It was nice.
Where?
I mean, it wasn't like
where did she massage?
just my back.
Mm-hmm.
Just my back.
Okay. Hey, yo. I remember I went with a massage with one of my exes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we got a massage, and she was like, "Oh, I want to get this one massage." It was like this reflexology bullshit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, cool, whatever. I was like, I'm gonna get a massage, and then you're gonna do that extra 30 minutes. Cool. I'll go outside, roll a blunt, smoke, come out whenever you get done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever. She's like, all right. So she's doing that shit, and then she comes out, and she was like, whew. And I was like, what's up? She's like, she's like, we need to go home. And I was like, why? What's up? And she was like,
I have a boner.
no. She was like, I'm, I came.
Oh, damn. Damn. What happened in there? Damn.
I was like, what fucking massage did you get? And she was like, it was like the foot reflexology.
Oh, that masseuse knew. That
And she
masseuse
said
knew.
when she came, he giggled.
He said, you just came. What the fuck? What kind of sorcery is this? What the fuck? He was, oh, what a fucking goofy goober making her come like that.
She's like, yeah, we got.
We gotta get out of here. This dude just made me come. I gotta go
Yeah.
clean myself up. Holy
But I was
fuck.
like, damn, bro. Like, that's fucking wild as fuck. Like,
Where was this at? I need to know for scientific reasons.
So I can avoid it, obviously.
Just like, what's it rhyme with? And like, what's the address?
Closest intersection.
And does she remember his name? Let me just get his name. I'll find out where he is.
First name only. I'll figure it out.
I'm picking up my investigator. I'm back in the game, baby.
that shit's hilarious, man. But no, yeah, like I was like, damn, dude, like what the fuck, like reflexology, like
Who I gotta see to come around here?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, technically, it's not illegal. Right? He's like,
But still a happy ending.
It's still a happy ending. I'm laughing about it, but I might be like, I don't know how I feel about this. I didn't give you permission to make me come through my foot.
And I was like, was it between the pinky or the like? Which toe was it? What hit? Like,
Where is it?
where is it? Like,
Teach me.
yeah, I want to know.
She's like, KB's like, I'm gonna go talk to this motherfucker right now. Where's the spot?
Teach me, sensei.
All right, if my hand was the foot, like, show me, like, where on the...
So like your girlfriend's outside, right? And I'm just picturing like a big window to, like, and you're like, pretend I'm yelling at you, and you're like, how the fuck do you do that with your fingers on the foot? Just go along with what I'm doing. You just act like I'm really upsetting you right now. Between the second and the third toe.
I can't. I fucking can't. But like that shit, I was like, dude, like what the fuck? Because like, what pissed me off about it?
I didn't pay for you to make her come.
Like one, that wasn't even it. Like that is the cheaper massage. Like,
I didn't get that. You didn't get that, right?
no.
I want a refund. I want to speak to your manager. Okay.
Like,
Tell me why
granted,
we
it's
got a
30
couples
minutes.
massage and she got a different experience than I did.
Granted, she added the 30 minutes reflexology massage, but I was like, dude, like,
Okay,
what
wait. Did she know what she was doing?
No,
Okay. All right.
but she wanted a foot massage and the
And he was like, I'm gonna
yeah,
move your
and
hand.
then when she nutted, he giggled. And
So he knew.
yeah. And I'm like, fam, like, first off, like, we were supposed to get something to eat after this. So,
She's got to go clean herself up now.
yeah. Two,
I can't believe he giggled.
yeah, he did. She said he giggled. She's like, I felt like he knew what he was doing because when I came, he giggled. And I was like,
I think he did know what he was doing.
yeah, he clearly knew what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
That's the cheaper massage, man. That's a little
That's good to know. It's also
Yeah.
cheap. Good. Good information to have in the back pocket.
But nah, man, don't be doing that shit.
I'm going to learn some stuff today.
That shit really really did piss me off, man.
I'm saying, like, in the situation, I might not be laughing. I might be like, what the fuck?
Now I gotta wait to eat because she done busted a nut.
Why not me? Huh? Why not me?
For
Some
real.
bullshit.
And she, never mind. I ain't gonna say, but
Was your masseuse also a man?
it was a chick,
Mm.
and she was like, she kind of lazy. Like,
Half-assed with it. See, those are two different experiences. And you guys weren't in the same room for your couples massage?
yeah, we were,
Oh, okay.
but
You
yeah,
just didn't notice that your girlfriend nutted?
no, because we did the same massage, and then she added on the foot
Oh.
massage.
And KB was
She
smoking
added.
a blunt
Yeah.
harder.
She added the happy ending. She was like,
You think she knew?
no, not necessarily, but maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
But yeah, that foot reflexology massage.
Or I think that guy
Hey,
read
just
the
so y'all
situation
know.
wrong.
Couples, if y'all go and your spouse gets the reflexology massage, they gonna nut.
I'm going to research things. Reflex.
They're at- All the nerves go to your feet, right?
What if you
So
were at the one?
there's got to be a nut nerve.
What if you were at the one
You know what I'm
in the
saying?
mall? Like in the middle of the fucking.
You know how hard it is to find a bathroom in a mall? Just think about nutting and be like, I need to clean myself up, and then got to go find.
You gotta
a-
waddle to the
Yeah.
bathroom. Oh man, that would suck. Just don't mind me.
Have you? Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask that.
I'm very curious. Are you not gonna ask me because my brother is in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. But just so you know, we had to talk about boners earlier, and he contributed to that conversation.
No, true. Have you ever nutted publicly, like so bogus that you did have to be like, "Fuck, dude"? Like,
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
really?
I don't think I've nutted so bad that I've had to like cancel my plans. Maybe change some clothes.
Nah, it was in public, so I had to dip back home.
I gotta go.
I gotta. This is
You're in too deep now, KB. You're in too
but you
deep
really
now.
gotta clean up because you don't want to walk around crusty. And I,
She's not wrong. You have to go clean up.
like, he's gotta be thorough and
Even if you
immediate.
have to do like you have to go home and take a half shower. It's like bottom half shower.
Yeah, like a little hoe bath real
little
quick.
hoe bath real
Yeah.
quick.
Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I've had
Damn.
that bogus, man. So
That
mad.
actually sounds like a dream come true to me.
Yeah,
I have to
like,
leave these plans that I probably didn't want to go to anyway.
Yeah, like, I was just like, fuck.
Win-win, and I nutted.
I netted all the way home.
Yup. And you know how my imagination is. I fucking saw that shit the whole way too. I relived it. I felt it.
Yeah.
And then I went
love
home and
brick walls.
showered. Do you think that women get post-nut clarity as well?
Yes.
I think so too. I think so.
That was immediate.
I know. You're like, Jesus Christ, what did I just do? Have I no shame?
No, dude, like I get a post, like I've got like post nut, and then like my whole life flashed before my eyes, and I'm like, I need to get my shit together.
I really
Oh
need to get my shit together. God damn it. I love it so much.
Before you're even done coming, you're like looking up college classes. I got it.
I'm going to get my degree online
Yeah.
in my free time.
Yeah, I'm gonna become a home inspector. They make $50,000 a year.
I think it's time to change
yeah,
careers and
change
move
career,
out.
Move out, yeah. So-
It's time to get a new house or something. I make terrible life choices. You're just looking around like, whew, man.
That's a good time to make a to-do list after you nut, especially in the morning. If
I
you
like
get
to make a
nut in
good
the
pros
morning,
and cons.
you got a Venn diagram.
Sometimes you're like, I could make a real nice Excel spreadsheet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know it.
You get real creative, real
You
thoughtful.
do.
See, that's the reason why women like to nut frequently.
Yes.
Because that's
Clears our mind.
clears our mind, and it's like a recharging of the battery.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's like
that's not what it is about women in their 30s. It's not that we're horny all the time. We just want to be clear-minded.
clear-minded, hustle, focus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Focused.
You know, we about that bag, get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, they yeah, you gotta bust that.
You got to bust that nut.
You gotta
It's
bust
the
that
moral
nut.
of the
Yeah.
story. And today's lesson. You got to bust that
You gotta
nut.
bust that nut.
Sometimes on a door in the cold room.
Because that's what Aimee likes.
Shh, don't kink shame me. Also, stop.
But,
Also, just a lesson. Like, I don't care about the pictures you've sent other people. Make me my own picture.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Shave my name into it. It's 3 letters.
One time, a boy peed my name in the snow. And I was like, aw.
Did he spell it right?
Yeah, he did.
That's a lot of piss.
It's a lot of piss. And it was like morning piss. And it was he was like, I might still be drunk. And I'm like, clearly. That's a lot
Was
of
it
pee.
cursive or was it
I mean, he didn't stop.
so cursive?
Yeah. But it was like shitty cursive, right?
Oh, okay.
And it was like at the beginning of a year after like a real shitty year. And I was like, all right, so that's the sweetest thing someone's done for me this year.
That's sweet.
That's the standard. Pissing my name in the snow. And it's, my name's not 3 letters.
Yeah.
You did all 5
He
in the
did-
correct order.
Yeah.
That is thoughtful.
See, and that should be like the test on the roadside to see if you drunk. Like,
Piss your name.
Piss your name.
Because if you're drunk, I know you got to pee. And this is doing you a favor as well. So, win-win. Piss your name. Let's see
Piss
how
your
it is.
name.
Sign here and piss. Yeah, I think. And then the police would be like, oh, urinating in public. I'm sorry. We're going to have to take you in. That's illegal.
That's a twofer. High 5.
You know them cops fucking piss in public all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Hate that one. If they're feeling saucy, if you piss in public, they can get you for like a indecent exposure, and they can fucking make you register as a sex offender because you exposed yourself in public.
Yep.
So think about that. Anyway, get that nut.
Yeah, get
That's
that
the moral of
nut.
the story. You got anything coming up, KB?
I am hosting for Jenny Dugan the first weekend of April,
Yeah.
8th and 9th, at CG's in Bolingbrook.
Nice.
And every Thursday, SNF at Two Brothers Roundhouse Aurora. Popping. The shows, the lineups have been dope. Shows have been awesome. Make sure y'all get there. The shows have been pretty, having really good audiences. So, you may want to hop on that mailing list
Yes.
and follow all that. Hey, and if y'all on TikTok, follow Happy Corner Podcast on TikTok
Yeah, go give us a
and
follow.
on social media. Make sure y'all follow us on the social.
Yes, please. Me and Timmy run an open mic called See You Next Tuesday. It's in the Speakeasy of Mojo's in downtown Plainfield. That's every Tuesday except Fat Tuesday, which just passed. So you don't have to worry about that for another year.
Yeah, lit. It's in lit.
We also run a monthly show at the Drunken Donut in Joliet. The fourth Saturday of every month. We're gonna have a pretty titties liddies lineup for the month of March. So come out to that. I can't remember the exact date. I'll talk about it when we get closer to it. But that's what I got. Which Timmy has the same thing. Is there anything else, Timmy?
No, that's pretty much it. Oh, and also check out the web series animation Searching on YouTube by the very funny Tony Lazowski.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, well, that's
This
been the Happy Corner podcast.
Has been the Happy Motherfucking Corner Podcast.
Amy, I hope you had a wonderful birthday.
I did.
I'm so glad.
I got to kick it with y'all. This is dope.
Yes.
I was looking forward to this.
Yes.
And we knocked this shit out the park today. Look at that.
Every time. Almost
Every
almost every time.
Who's more consistent? But this been the Happy Corner Podcast. Y'all stay lit. We love y'all.
Bye.
It's time to laugh. This boredom is just torture. KB and Aimee have this world that to order. Pull up but share. It's the Happy Corner.